Yeah, right. It's snow scene Monday. Done a little sketch look. So, if you sketch something like that, they'll be laughing. Right, let's get some of that brush is clean. Get some yellow in. Bit of yellow. Oh, wow, that's nice. Oh, I like that a bit more. I'll be beautiful. Look at that. Right, let's whack some orange into that. Get some orange in this bottom bit here. Right into these thills here. Hills. I think I'll go sort of right up with it like that. That's nice. Right. I think what I'll do, I'm going to do a dab my brush on my tea towel and just soak up them puggles there. Don't want no puggles of paint in it. Dab it again. There, that's sound. Right, now I want a purple colour. Purple colour, just mix purple colour up. That's purples, red and blue. So look, let's come in about there, I'm thinking. Red and blue for purple. I'll add a tad more blue into it. Don't matter what red or blue you use. Whatever you like. Have an experiment, pick something that looks what you think looks nice. That's the best bet. Right, these are getting fainter as I come down here. A bit more blue in there. It might be too faint actually looking at this, because you've got to remember these colours are going to dry lighter than they are. But I've done the right thing. I've come in with my colour, looked at it and thought, oh, that's going to be a bit faint, and then added some more in, because it's like I often say, once you put it in, it's a nightmare to get it back out with watercolour. So build it up a layer at a time, and then you're alright, aren't you? I think my sun's coming in that way actually, so let me sort of darker bits down that side, sponge it round a bit. I think that's going to look, that'll look alright when that's dried. I think a bit more blue in that way there, I think that'll look alright. That right, what I'm going to do now, I just thought of this, I'm going to dip into some purple, dip into some water, and I'm going to just pull a bit down there like that, pull a bit into there. Yeah, that should look nice. And then I'll get a bit from there, pop a bit in there, a little bit there, a bit there, and a bit there. Wipe the excess water off my brush, dab them puddles up, just grab all them puddles up. Don't need the puddles in. And then I think just soften it in a bit like that, look. Something like that, soften it in. Oh, that's looking nice, that is. There. Don't go mental and kill all your white. That's the last thing you want to do. Just looking at this, let's nick a bit from bottom of there and just add a bit of summer back there and all, just into snow, just to show. So what's going on? I'll wash my brush, soften that in with some water. Jobs are good. And right, I'll tell you what I might do and all. Wash my brush. Just soften some of that out. And a little white streak down there. Soften some of that in down there. Actually, there'd be a shadow down there, wouldn't there? I think light's coming in that way, so let's pop a shadow down there. There, that's nice. Oh, I'm going to have two more trees in here actually. I'm just wondering whether to do the same thing. Semi-dry my brush, because if you've got too much water on your brush for this, it's going to bleed in and just make a mess. But I'm just thinking, I'm going to have a tree, let's say, It's like what Bob Ross says, make a decision. It's there. Make a big decision, he says. And he's right. And that one there. And another one, let's say another one. As Bob Ross always used to say, he's got to have a friend. Let's give him a friend. I'm not taking mickey, I love Bob Ross. There. There we are. Cool. In fact, if I dry that brush, in fact, let me get me this brush and just see if I can just lighten them sides up. That's where I'm going to stick a couple of trees in a bit. So I've just like got a little light thing in while it's wet. You might be able to wash your paint out after it's dried and just come in and wash it out. But with this paper it soaks it in, so I thought it might still wash out alright, but I thought just in case I'll wash it out now. Right, looking at that. Yeah, let's get that all dry now. Actually, just thinking about it, just before it's proper dry, what I'm going to do, get some, wrong brush, grab that one, get some that purpley blue colour, and just sort of, what colour's that? Pop a bit of brown in it, that's better I think. Just sort of get a few little things in there, just a few bits, just, I think that'll look good. A few little bits and that. Something like that. In fact, I tell you what I could do, if it's not too, it might be too dry. Yeah, like that, look. A couple of little, wait, some, oh, that one's floating back out. Wait, sun's hitting them, look. On that side, it's a bit wet. I think a lot of that's floated back out. But, in fact, yeah, let's give that a bit more of a dry and that'll work. It's a bit wet. So if I dry it a bit more, look, then do it. There, that's right. It's dry enough now, you see, look. There, that's it. Actually, looking at it, there's some big trees that come up there. I'll pop them in a minute. Right, I'll do that. Right, what I'm going to do now, wash my brush out totally. I'm going to get all these little shadows and that and make this foreground matching with my sky. So to do that, I'm going to need some yellow for definite. So yeah, let's come into here, pop a bit of yellow there. I've got a lot of, this is a lot of yellow. Let's come in there with some yellow. That's nice. Bring that up there like that. Oh, I like that. Nice. There. Yes, little splodge there. There. I don't want to kill all my white. That's my thing, you see. The last thing I want to do is kill all this white. Although, as it goes back, I think there would be less white as it goes back. There's definitely not much white in this bottom bit here. And that bit there. So that's sort of all going to be sort of slightly in shadow. There. I have killed a lot of that white now. That's cool. Right. I'm tempted to give that a dry. Tell you what, before I dry that, I'll come back into that purple colour. I want some distant trees in here. I should have done this while my paper were wet, really. So I'm just going to do it now and hope for the best. I'm just hoping for the best and all. This would have been better done when my paper were wet. But having said that, these are a bit closer, so maybe it will look better with dry paper with some harder edges on, and then that goes right up into there, like that, something like that. Right up, there's some big trees, right up in back there. Oh, I think that has worked better as dry, because it's made it look a bit closer than other bits. Right, now I've just got water on my brush, and I am just going to soften some of these edges, so I'll leave some hard and have some soft, and that'll give me a good finish, I think. There. Is there enough paint on there? No, there's not, but like I say, that's the best way to do it, bit at a time, because if I'd have gone on too thick it would have been too late. So do it bit at a time like that. That's it. There. Let's have some extra bushes down here and stuff, extra bits in there. That's it, this is all closer. There, I think that's looking pretty good. I like that. Right, let's get this rigger brush, get some colour mixed. Is it in there with some of that purplish colour? Just mixing a nice dull dark colour up. I'm going to pop in here some branches and stuff for these trees here. Yeah, that'll probably do, I think. There's some here as well. There are some branches on these trees, you see. That one can go. That's it, something like that. That's it. And they're just going to still appear in the background. Now, what I could do, wash this brush out again, semi-dry it again, and just get the tips, just cut through again where them two trees are. And the two big trees there. That's it. So that's that. I will get it all a quick blast now. Now that's quite dry. I'll come back in now. Plenty of water. I'll pop some orange in now. Same again, I'm going to go delicate to start with. Then if I needs more, I can pop more in, can't I? So that's... I don't look bad at that. I think I'll pop a bit more right at the bottom there. Some of this stuff here. Come in there like that. He did this down here. It's going to have a lot in. Lot in there. Nice deep orange colour in there, look. That'll give me that nice white edge there. And then that can come up into there like that. Some bits down there. A few bits there, look. Alright. Dip my brush into my water, wash it clean. Shake the excess water off, little dab on tea towel. Come in, start softening, look. Softening the top bits, just softening it in. That's it, another little dab. Softening. Not softening in very well actually. Come on, soften in, you stop being a pain. There, is that softening in? Not very well, but it'll do. That'll do. There, soften that bit in there. Tiny bit more in, I'm thinking. Tiny bit more in there. This bit's a bit closer, you see. There. Wash my brush again. Shake the water off. Dab it on the old tea towel and soften it in. That's the thing with these brushes, arcade brushes. You've got to be forever dabbing on your tea towel for it because they just hold a massive amount of water. So always be dabbing on your tea towel. Right, I'll tell you what I could do. I think I will do actually. Yeah, let's get in here. I think I'll do it mainly on this close-up tree. I'm not going to bother on them, they're too far back. But I think I'll whack in some yellow down there. A bit down there. That's it, and bring it down there for that shadow. And then just blend it across like that. Then get some orange in it. Do a bit of wetting around this. Bit of orange in there. Get some orange down that side like that. Look, that'll blend that in again for my shadow. Bit down there. Just let that blend across. Not too much. There. That'll give me my shadow as well. Right, that's that. I think yellowy orange colour. Blend it in a bit more down there. That's it. Oh, that's nice. That'll do, mate. There, that'll do. Stick that in while to another dry. Quite a lot of drying on this one because we're building up a lot of layers, you see. Right, and we're going to build up one more layer now. One more layer of a purplish blue colour, similar to that in that sky. So let's plop that in, look. Oh, that looks nice. Plop that in there. Some more in here, look. Let's wash my brush out. Just got water on now. Start softening in. There. Oh, look at that. I'm happy with that. So that's that there. That can soften up there. And then, for this shadow bit on this one, what I'm thinking is, let's... oh, in fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll come down side of me tree here, wait. Down there, down here, look. Into here. Down here. Trying to go pretty quick. There, wash my brush. Just water now. Soften in. Soften in. Soften top bit in there and all, because that's just a shadow. So I don't need it too harsh. There. Whereas there's that some snowy bit coming up, covering it. So another wash. Try and blend all that a bit more, look. Nice, look at that, that's lovely. Just get that drab of water there, I don't want that big blob of water. There. Oh, I'm happy with that. I really like that. I'm going to give that one more blast. We're nearly done with drying now. Right, let me get that rub. Look at this, it's all creased. Creases in that there, that's better. Right, now then. Right, bringing some other colours in now, because this is all linking it all together. But some of these closer bits, you're not going to see so much of the reflections of what's going on around. So I'm going to now bring some closer upper colours. These will be brand new colours, what's not been in it so far. So I'll mix up a sort of grubby green, yellow, blue, burnt umber. That's what I've got here. And I've got a lot of water in it because I want this side here to be nice and watery. I'll bring that right across there, that side there as well, look. Perfect. Right across there. Wash my brush out. Soften that in. Sound. Right, now I need some really dark colour now. Burnt umber, a bit of Payne's grey. Look at that, lovely. And them other colours will glow through this when this dries. They'll glow right through this. Alright, let's have a look. Some of these. There. some of that shadow, look. Oh, wash my brush out. Just melt that shadow in, melt that into that shadow colour. There. You know what? I think I'm going to have to go quite a lot thicker and darker than that, but like I say, I've done the right thing by being careful. Once I put it in, I can't get it, well, I can get it back out, but it's more of a pain. So if I put it in careful, but I've looked, it's not dark enough, so I'll just add some more in. I'm just swishing around on my Bonton, but my paint's dry, so it takes me a bit longer to swish my colour up. Bit of Payne's grey, in fact quite a lot of Payne's grey in that. There, that's nice. Into there like that. And this can all blend in. Give me a nice tree effect there. Like that. Leaving little gaps everywhere, look. There. I'll come down there into that shadow again and I'll melt that in. Right, I think that's okay. Just use my other brush to melt it in. Instead of, because I'm going to want that paint still in a minute for, well, it's melted, it's set in, that's alright. I want this paint for this one. Alright, get this one in now. See these? They ain't got all the other colours in, they're a bit further away, so you're not going to have that amount of detail in, you see. Right, I dabbed into a bit of water to soften it in a bit. There we are, it's a bit softer. There, nice. And then I think what I'll do, squeeze that colour out, get into just some pure water, dab my brush on my tea towel, don't want it wet through, and just come in and soften that right out like that, look. So that's my light hitting from that side. Same with this one. Light sitting down one side. There, oh, look. There. Oh wow, that's nice. There. Oh, I'm happy with that. Right, now let's get into some of that. Some of this purple colour again. Just a bit of this purple. That's nice. And then just stick it in there. And I think my shadow's coming off at about that angle there. Now, to me, my shadow's going to come down there, across there, and back up again over that bit there, look. Back up over there like that. That's how it'd go. Because that's the lay of the land, you see. Down there, over there, and back up there. It looks to me like that shadow could do with a little bit of orange in it. So, simples as out. Oh, it's lob a bit in, so that's going down there a bit more, I think. That's it, there, back up there. Same with that one, down, back up there. That's nice, that'll do me. Why not blob a bit of orange in? Bottom of there and all, why not? There, look at that. Nice. There. That's my trees in. Right, I think now I want some, let's have a look, let me pick a nice brush. I'm going to bring some colours in now. Just take some branches off them trees, I think. A few branches coming off. So, let's say there's one there. That one's in front, innit? So I'll take that in front of there. Let's say there's one there. Coming up there. Take that one across there like that there. And let's say there's a lighter one coming out there like that. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? That looks like that one's coming from front there. Phone's messing about now. Yeah, that one looks like it's coming from front there. Right, so that's that. What else we got to do? Not actually much now. Oh, there's a bush in that back bit there. That one's going in. It's quite a dark bush in here. Okay, I'll do that. I think we're trying a bit of finger painting as well. There. Nice. Oh, that's good. And then come back in. Then I want this really, really dark towards bottom. I don't actually want it to bleed into that one. Really dark in this bottom bit, because I want to hopefully do a bit of scratching. In there. Yeah, warm it up a bit more of that orangey colour. A bit more. There, something like that. A bit more colour in. Boom, boom, boom. That's better. There. And then I'll dry this a bit and then put a few scratches in. If I put some scratches in now, not work, I need to dry it a bit. That'll do. Put some little scratches in for some twigs and stuff in there, and some blades of grass at the bottom. Something like that. Right, now then. Just looking now, I'm thinking, alright, let's try the old lot. That'll do. Right, first things first. I think now there's some stuff sort of, there's a lot of branches and stuff sort of coming down here now. There's some blue into that. There's a lot of stuff just sort of coming down here from these trees up above here, like that. Look, bits coming down like that. Let's have some bits coming down that way and all. And then over here, same again, there's some stuff coming down here and all like that. We'll bash end of that up a bit better, yeah. Some stuff coming down like that. Maybe it's even, I think that one's more just that way, like that, look. Yeah. What else is there? There's some, right, there's a bush in here. Dark bush about there. That's it, something like that. And then right at the root of it, I'll go really dark. Bash that up a bit. Something like that. Smash that brush out, there's a lot of paint on that. There, nice. What else do I want? Another one about, say another one about there, like a thingy one like that. That's nice. We'll have another one. Let's have some up there, like that. There's going to be some bits in there. I'll put a few bits in at the base of these trees and all. A few bits in there. Same here. Let's have a few bits of grassy bits and twigs and stuff sticking up off there and all that. Look. There we are. There, what's that? I think that might do me. Right, so squeeze that out. The brush felt like it broke then. Trying to go fast as I can, taking up a lot of time. Right, just squeeze that out. Soften that bottom in off. Bottom of trees, same with that one. Just soften them bits in. These bits are okay, don't need softening in. Put a few scratches in for some twigs and stuff. Bottom of there. Same in there, a few twigs and bits and bobs, definitely in there. It's all dried. Right, that's that. We'll just get a quick. Trying to go go fast now. Let me get a. Let's get that brush. Let's pop him. Let's do him in that purple colour, purplish colour. Let's pop in a little bloke in the background. So look at that. What colour's that? A little bloke about there. Same about there. There he is. He's there. He's got a little dog with him. Let's pop his little dog right at the side on him. In fact, that's making quite a big dog. I always do little dogs. I want fancy a big one today. That's a big dog. There we are. And then that shadow can be curling up there like that. Look. Oh, nice. That's a little bloke and his dog. That's a couple of bods in. There, that don't look very dark, does it? Get a darker colour for their bods. There we are. It's better. Although it just looks distant. Yeah, I'll do him a bit darker. There. Couple of bods flying about there. While I've got this black on, I'll put my BD on. BD. BD. You don't normally do that till end, but I know I'm nearly at the end. Right, now, what's that brush? Now then, this is the best bit now. I'll get some designer's white gouache out and pop a bit of that in my thing. Right, this is the best bit by far. Now then, right, I suppose really, to wash this brush, I'm going to need a tiny sort of bit. Tiny bit of this gouache just fading into some of these trees here, just so it looks like there's a little bit of snow in that on them background trees. I'm thinking a little bit like that. There, not that bit there though. There, that'll do. There. Right, let's get a bit more. Pop some on this tree here. Definitely some on there. Yeah, that's that one. Definitely some on that one as well. I'll get some on that one. There we are. Nah. This one. There's definitely some on this one. Look at that. That looks well cool, doesn't it? Love it. That's my snow on there. Like I said it, you know, this is the best bit. Then some more on there. Might need some more paint out in a minute. Some more on there. I need some more paint out. Some more designer's gouache. A bit more out. We're nearly done. Nearly done. That's it. Get a bit more of that on my brush. Lovely jubbly. There. Some more of that. This I'm sticking this on neat from tube. I'm not even put no water in and out, just neat from tube, so it's thick, really thick. There. Look at that. I want a little bit in here on this one. There's plenty of snow on that one there. Right, these are sort of grasses, so let's dip my brush in a bit there, tiny bit. Right, so these are all grassy things I think in here. That definitely is there, so there's a load of stuff like that near the bottom of this tree. Bits of some there on that one, look. A bit thicker paint on that, that's it. There's definitely some. There's a lot of stuff like that, just curling over like that, look. There's some of that there, look. Let's have some of that in here. Some of that curly over stuff. There's a bit more water on my brush. There we are, some bits there. Bits there. That's it. That's looking about right to me. Like I say, some bits in here, look. And some bits poking through. Grass in there like that, look. A couple of bits there. Nice bits of snowy bits. There we are. Right. I think that'll do me. That'll do. So, there you go with that. I'll see you on beach. In it.